Is there anything that says summer like a fresh, ripe strawberry? Not too tart, not too sweet, just a perfect strawberry. Well, we live in a country where we're lucky enough to have access to all kinds of affordable, high-quality, nutritious foods all year round, even during a pandemic. And it's all thanks to our great Canadian farmers. Hi, Katie. Hi, Phil.
Hi, Rick.
Hi, Rick.
Hey guys, yeah, I'm here in my kitchen in Ontario beside a big bowl of delicious strawberries, and it got me thinking about all the hard work that went into getting these strawberries from your farm into this bowl in my kitchen. Working on a farm isn't a 9-to-5 kind of job, right?
Not quite. Phil likes to say our lives are organized chaos. As farmers, we go by the season. So we work when the jobs need to get done, and oftentimes that's dawn till dusk.
And especially in planting and harvest, there's a lot of hours to put in, but it's one of the most enjoyable things that we could be doing.
Your growing time in Nova Scotia isn't the same as, say, a farmer in Saskatchewan, right?
Right. So in the Annapolis Valley, we are in our own microclimate. It gives us the opportunity to grow some really diverse crops. We grow strawberry nursery plants, blackberry canes, raspberry canes, and sweet potatoes. So when you leave the heat and the humidity that the valley gives us, you really can't grow sweet potatoes on a commercial level successfully anywhere else in Atlantic Canada.
Does that mean you guys have a set schedule? Like you have the first 2 weeks of May booked in your calendar for planting?
No, very rarely are 2 years the same, and we're always learning and trying to work with the weather and stay on somewhat of a schedule. And we base everything off of the soil conditions at the time.
You must have learned a lot of that from growing up on a farm.
In agriculture, we never know it all, and there's always something else out there to discover or try or learn. Me and my father and Katie all went to the Dalhousie Faculty of Agriculture to just learn whatever we could and learn more, because today's agriculture is so scientific and new technologies coming at us, you never know it all. There's lots of different ways of using technology to look at the health of our plants.
Farming of the 21st century is incredibly technology based and very, very data driven as well. Agriculture really is a pioneer when it comes to technology and innovation.
How has farming changed?
Science has played a large part in the agricultural industry just by conventional breeding and growing techniques.
A big misconception about our farm is that we fruit strawberries and we're actually picking the berry to sell, but we aren't. We're growing the plant that is harvested from the ground, packed, and sold to other farmers and other growers throughout North America.
If you go into the grocery stores in the middle of the winter and you see a strawberry that came from the state of Florida, it could be directly linked back to the plants that we're growing on our farm here today. As much as agriculture has changed over my father's generation and mine, a lot of the principles are the same. We still do a lot of the same things we did 40 years ago when he started, but we've just added on some new technology to monitor or spray or plant, but it's still those basic principles that we still go back to from 40 years ago.
Globally, we're facing 3 significant challenges. The first one is climate change. The second one is water and access to fresh water. And the third one is feeding the population. And so the first thing is, how are we as a species going to produce enough food to feed that population? And so the first thing with science is working with agriculture and with our plant farmers to make it more efficient, make them produce more food in an effective way that's sustainable and is not going to have an impact on the climate. And so science is crucially important to drive those forward, find the knowledge and find the ways in which we collectively can actually address those challenges.
I'm amazed that I had so many misconceptions about farming and farmers. Is there one myth that you'd like to bust? Something you want Canadians to know about farmers? What would it be?
People go to the store and pick up that box, and to them it's strawberries, but to us we have a strong connection to all the different varieties, and there's so much just behind that single box of strawberries.
Right on. Well said, guys. And if you want to see more of the Keddys and learn a whole lot more about farming here in Canada, make sure to check out realfarmlives.ca.